ready to start? Why don't you go ahead and start recording? All right. If everyone can still hear us online, give me a thumbs up. All right, very good. All right, welcome to the October meeting, folks. Very good. All righty. First thing I'd like to acknowledge today, somebody had a birthday, didn't they, recently? Wake up, Bill.
You're going to tell everybody this? I was just going to ignore you.
Too late. Well, happy birthday to you. You're 86. All right. Very good. Catching up to Heinz. Still doing well. All righty.
We don't want him to catch Heinz because that means Heinz has stopped getting older.
All righty. And Mr. Lennon, this is your third meeting.
Yes, sir.
You still want to join after all of this?
Yes, sir. You wouldn't mind?
All right. Well, looking around the room, I don't see too many dissenting opinions. So we would like to welcome you to the club. And I would like to present you with your official, suitable for framing, membership certificate.
Well, thank you, sir.
See the cursor.
Did that one get signed?
Give it to Greg here to sign his name to it.
Do you have the pen?
I have it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
It ain't gonna hurt the book, believe me.
All righty. And I also believe we have a guest, Bob.
Bob Coffey, and I'm visiting from Bel Air, Maryland. And it seems like I always come down the weekend and he has these meetings. Make him come. And I'm enjoying them. I'm currently working on a Mayor Nostrum trolling fishing.
Very good.
What was your last name? Coffee with an N.
Good. Well, I believe this is the second time we've seen you.
Yeah.
You're getting dangerously close. You may want to think carefully about your next visit. All right, very good. Good to see you again. What? Excellent.
Hi, Bill.
Okay. Good.
Georgia. He moved to Georgia.
That's right. That's right. All right.
Hopefully the hurricane.
Hello from the south. Yeah, I've had 2 hurricanes since I moved in, or a hurricane and a tropical storm.
Did you miss a hurricane?
Yeah, the first one we lost power for 36 hours, and then the second one was just a bad rainstorm.
Ready to come back?
You ready to come back?
No. I'm almost done unpacking. Started hanging pictures today. The skipjack took some damage on the trip.
All righty. I have a bit of news. I guess it could go into business, but I'll talk about it now. The SS United States. The resolution has been finalized. It's going to be sunk. It's going to become a reef down in Florida. The Conservancy recently signed over the title to the boat to the Okaloosa County, Florida, and they're going to, I think it's somewhere near, let me see, or Walton Beach, I guess, off the coast there. And in conjunction, they're trying to also fund a museum, which will be located in that area to chronicle its legacy and artifacts and so forth. It's going to be towed from Philadelphia very soon down to Norfolk. It'll be here for a couple of months while they prepare it, be reefed, which I don't know what is that involved. I guess they're going to strip out everything they can. And from what I understand, the They're gonna save, or at least attempt to save, one of the funnels and the mast for the museum as a display. But the rest of it will be hauled down to Florida and with the rest. So saga has finally come to an end. Nobody's gonna save it. There's a lot of aluminum on it, yeah. Who knows? I'm sure they can. I have a flyer here, and if you're interested in kind of perusing it, I can pass it around. But the deal was for about $10 million to kind of help fund all of this stuff, so they tried, pass that around, but that's going to be the case. So the details of when it's going to be towed and where and when it's going to be sunk to be seen. I'm sure it's going to be quite a media spectacle when it does occur. Any corrections to the meeting? Last meeting, we didn't really have a meeting, but corrections to the previous one. Nothing to speak of. We had a good lunch. Had a lot of familiar faces there. Who's next?
Do we have any other guests here?
Yeah, Bob. Bob is here.
Okay.
Yeah, we mentioned him. You must have had your head buried down.
Oh.
That happens.
All right, Rylan, how we doing?
Treasurer's report. This is for 2 months. We started off in August with $5,868.02. No receipts. And we had a Zoom annual renewal of $167.90 and name tag for $12.72. Total disbursements, $180.62, leaving a balance at the end of August of $5,737.40, which carried over into September. Again, no receipts in September. We had our NRG chapter renewal of $30 and picnic expenses of $165 for food, drinks, and other items. Total disbursements, $195, leaving us with $5,542.40.
All right, very good.
Very good.
Wanted to share something, but I have some flyers. We can get around to it. The webmaster next.
First, a quick sound check. I'm farther from the microphone. Can everyone still hear me all right, or do we want to pass it around? Microphone.
The microphone is plugged in. I mean, it's.
Yeah, I know, but it has a limited range. I wanted to make sure.
I can hear you, Greg.
I'll speak up.
All right, cool. All right, webmaster's report. On personal note, I'm continuing my ambition of reading all of the back issues of the logbook. How that's relevant to the webmaster's report is, as I'm doing so, when I find vendors or nautical terms in the logbook, I'm adding them to our glossary or our list of vendors on the website. So a couple of new vendors and glossary terms have been added. Stuart recently sent me pictures of his model of the Seguin. I have not added them yet, but they will be. Submissions like that are always welcome. So even though it's not added to the website yet, I bring it up to encourage you to follow Stuart's example and send me pictures of your models that are not yet on our website. I can be a bit picky about the pictures. The ones Stuart sent were really good. Just be careful of your backdrop. Make sure there's not a whole lot of busy stuff behind it. Otherwise, it detracts from your model, that kind of thing. That's it.
Rylan, can you make sure I can share?
Let's see. I want to.
Am I there?
Supposed to give me. Oh. Okay, you should be able to share.
Okay. I'm not showing my video. pictures. Yeah, I'm there, but I'm not, for some reason I'm not being there.
You don't have your,
Anyways, we can solve this. Starting with old business, the Oxford show, November 9th and 10th of next month is on the docket. I have a flyer here, which I wanted to show up on the screen, but I will also pass this around. The last couple of few years, Greg and I have been attending.
your work.
So those who are interested, it's a good venue to show off, and so.
Wait a minute.
Do I need to log out and log back in?
No, you wanted to share what? Something down here, PowerPoint?
Oh, no, I wanted to share something on my, but I'm not showing up at all.
But you're just showing your screen. So your screen right now is just
What the others are seeing.
what the others are seeing, but if you open up something else, it should switch to that.
There you go. Oh, you're so clever, Mr. Harrington.
I try.
All right, Oxford Model Show. Unfortunately, this year, Greg cannot make it, and I am very doubtful. Don, I know that you have in the past participated at Oxford. So the rest of you, time to step up and show the flag. There is also some other information regarding the show. Show that up here real quick.
It's an extremely well-run event, and a lot of good models are there, and it's a really nice town, nice area, so well worth it. Oxford, Maryland.
Oxford,
It's a
Maryland.
long drive, but it's worth
Yeah,
it.
it's a 2-day event.
One-day event.
Oh, we're usually there for 2 days.
You said 9th and 10th. I think it's
Just
October
the-
9th, 10 to 4
Okay, I misspoke.
on the flyer.
Right, right.
Sorry.
Well, that's good. So Saturday, November 9th, that also happens to be, I think, our meeting is too.
Yeah.
So anyways, it's there. Take note. Make it. Please do so.
To feed you too.
Yes, very good.
There's other things going on, it looks like there. It says the Waterfowl Festival in Easton is held on that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah, if you don't like crowds, don't go. Apparently, it's huge.
Yeah.
Okay, how do I get out of this?
Stop sharing. down
Stop
at the
sharing.
bottom, it says stop sharing. There you go.
Where? Oh, stop sharing. There we go. Okay. Any other old business? Greg?
Yep, Gene and Don and Kalen and I attended the Builder Fest, event hosted by Portsmouth Museums, geared toward getting kids interested in making things, any kind of things. Ours, of course, was focused on ship models, so they set us up in the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard Museum, which was a big mistake, because the other two venues were the Children's Museum and the Art and Cultural Center. The Art and Cultural Center had by far the largest number of exhibits, and it was at the far end. And there was a street fair going on at the same time, like farmer's market, so there's stuff all over the streets. And at the near end of the farmer's market was the Children's Museum. And then there was just one block between us and that, but it looked like a mile, just activity-wise. If you were standing there, you look around and say, this is where everything's going on, and you wouldn't even bother to go to the Naval Museum, even though it's on the map and the brochure and all that. So we had just a handful of visitors, and only one or two of them spoke to us for more than a minute or two. So I would not, they'll probably reach out to us again next year, and I'll say that we're not interested unless they have us with everyone else. It was fun hanging out with Gene and Don and Kalen. That part was fun, but as a outreach thing for the club. It was a complete waste of time.
Very good. All right, anything old?
Yeah, I just want to say, last month we held a picnic and it was, I thought, very successful. And I appreciate everybody who contributed to the food items and also to Gene and John for buying the burgers and the club supplies for the picnic. But I thought it went really well. The weather couldn't have been any nicer, and I think everybody had a good time. So thanks, everybody.
Great, thanks. New business. Anything
I
new to
have.
say?
One more note. I took a bunch of stuff from the taco stand for that event and then forgot that I had it. I meant to bring it today, but this morning was a bit of a rush and I didn't bring it. So if you work in the model shop and have been noticing things missing, my apologies. I'll get it back soon.
I hadn't noticed.
Yeah. I didn't take that. I just threw that away.
All right, somebody in the gallery had something?
Yeah,
John,
just
I think
one
it's a new
thing.
business, or?
Yeah, just one thing, Gene. We got your we got your NRG chapter renewal, and I'll have a certificate in the mail to you probably the beginning of November. So you are up your chapters for 2025.
Very good, appreciate that, thank you. Anything else in the gallery or in-house? Going right on to show and tell here then, are we?
All right, let me stop.
All right, why don't you recalibrate?